Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Super Mario Party playthrough. Last time we finished the first board of Partner Party, and we're going to be doing another Partner Party session in this video and the following two videos. These are the characters I've selected this time. I have Yoshi, and I'm going to be teaming up with Boo. And we have Mario, who's going to be teaming up with Goomba. There is a reason why I've selected these specific teams, and if you have an idea of why, go ahead and state what you think that reason is in the comments section. I'll let you guys know if you're right later. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get ready for Partner Party. We're on the second board of the Partner Party, which we have the Gold Rush Mine. King Bob-omb, even though it's not called King Bob-omb's Powder Keg Mine anymore, it's still essentially his board. He's still on here after all. It's just they decided to call these boards something else in this version for whatever reason. But once again, I'm going to play 15 turns. These are the teams we're going with. Think very hard. Why would Yoshi team up with Boo? And why would Mario team up with Goomba? That is the question. Let's get started. So this board is a lot bigger. I mean, all the partner parties are essentially bigger in this mode because it's more grid-based as opposed to the just, you know, linear board game based. So, you know, it's definitely a lot different. It plays a bit differently, but you still have the same basic gimmick where you travel through the middle of the board to get to the outer edges, and then from there you kind of just make your way around and try to get all the stars, not stores. There are stores, but that's not what I was talking about. I've been waiting for you. Welcome to the adventure to test the bonds of your friendship. Let's go ahead and look at the gimmicks here. Your team will discover new puzzles in this mine that you'll have to tackle together. There's only one-way conveyor belts to slow you up. Wow, looks like there's some incredible treasure over there. Man, if you had a pickaxe, you'd be able to dig that treasure out. This place is filled with dangers, but you can find some treasure if your bond is strong. Team adventurers are a bit different. We already know the rules, so no. Let's go ahead and get started here. I will admit that I probably have the better team comp here, even though Yoshi's dice block isn't great. We have Boo's dice block, which, I mean, that will help Boo more than it will help me, but still, having the ability to move 5 or 7 spaces with his dice block is honestly pretty helpful, and I will get the advantage of those dice blocks if he rolls them. But he does have those zeros as well, so we have to look out for that. Okay, so the first star is going to appear in that middle section, and much like in the main game, that middle section is dangerous. You don't have to worry about landing on event spaces, though. Basically, there are random spaces in that middle section where if you actually hit a specific space, you'll roll a dice block which will decrease the counter, that number of spaces. And when it reaches 0, that's when everything explodes, so that's where you got to be careful. So it looks like they're both going to be using their special dice blocks, and that's a pretty damn good roll to start. Not going to lie, that's going to be good for them, and they're immediately going to get a move on, which I don't know if that's a great idea. Yeah, because they're going to be essentially decreasing the counter a bit. There is one thing to keep in mind when it comes to this counter, and I'll go over that when it's our turn, once we get moving in our own way. So I'm just going to roll normally. Boo, are you going to use your dice block? He sure is. Okay, well, let's hope for a 5 or a 7 then. Damn, that's a pretty good start, not going to lie. Boo's going to go straight there, which I don't blame him. Let me see, where can I land? If I go straight here, will I land on the... No, I won't, so I can't land on that. Can I land on the item space? I can't land on that either. Okay, so let's do this. I'm not going to make a break for the star here. I'm actually going to maybe lag behind a little bit. I can land on that space, I can't land on that one. Okay, well, let's just get these coins. You know me, I'm someone who likes to think about the bigger metagame. I don't necessarily want to move forward if I don't have to. Besides, Boo's a character who I can see moving a lot more And then this way I get like first dibs on the items as well, so that mushroom will help me catch up a bit. But whenever you're going through that middle section, one thing you want to keep in mind is the counter will never go off if you land on a space that's already occupied with another space. So lucky spaces, you definitely want to land on them. And there's another type of space you want to land on that's also in that area. I can't think of what that's... item space, that's what they are. So yeah, you want to land on any item spaces and lucky spaces as you're going through that middle section, because the counter won't decrease on those, so you won't have to worry about the countdown timer. And I feel like also spaces that have already been landed on that have had like a countdown block, you can also like safely land on those as well. So, you know, you have options. Ah, shoot. I don't like the way Boo is doing this. I think he actually beat us. No, he beat him. Did we? I think we just, like, barely beat them. Yeah. Yeah, me and Boo weren't really doing that well. I was kind of hoping he'd, like, stop, like, grinding as hard, but... yeah, we still made it work, I guess. That's all that matters. The unfortunate thing is I think they can still get the star because of pity coins. I want to say they got enough. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, no, okay, they can't get it. Now, they could land on us and then get the star that way, but that's going to be kind of dependent. Wish we could get Rosalina. I might be able to get there. I just don't know if they're going to... if Boo's going to use his dice block because he's right there. Okay, well, if... see, one thing Mario could do is... yeah, he could have landed on Boo and would have gotten enough coins for the star that Yoshi could have used. So that was a bit of a misplay on his part. But the computer players don't think that far ahead, which is kind of a shame. That, you know, if you're looking for a challenge against CPUs, that's something you can kind of use to your advantage. But I am going to go ahead and use the mushroom, because I want to make sure we get Rosalina. He's just using his normal because he's right there. I can't fault him for doing that, and that's still going to be a good roll. And he is going to get... oh, I could also land on the star space. We don't have enough to get the star, though, so I'm going to not worry about it and just focus on getting Rosalina. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we have our first ally, a very beautiful ally too. And of course I see it say that, and I see another ally over there that's not quite so beautiful in terms of her personality. I wonder which character I'm talking about. Okay, so we have our first star. And that's going to get us to start working on this next part. So where is Toadette going to move? To the left or to the right? Looks like down and to the left. So like one thing we could do is we could actually split up at this point. One player could go left, the other one could go right, and like we could both pick up the pickaxes. The problem is, like, in theory the person going right should go first, because that way the other player could at least land on the the pickaxe space on their way down on the left side, but it's hard to say. Spearmongers. This is actually a new game we haven't played yet, so I'll go ahead and talk about it. Basically, you have a giant magnet. You can pick up these balls, and you bring the balls to your goal. Think Hungry Hungry Hippos without the hippos. That's kind of the idea. I'm sure there are better examples out there. But yeah, you want to get the gold balls because the gold balls are worth more points. So definitely aim for those if you can. And just try to get the most points. Since we're playing a partner party, it doesn't matter if it's me or Boo who wins, as long as one of us manages to get the win here. Okay, cool. I got... Oh, shoot. No! Okay, good. Ooh, big mistake. Oh, they took that gold ball. Well, Boo is winning right now. Oh, I'm gonna win. Oh, I just barely won. Wow. Got 22 points at the end there. Winners. I am actually glad I did get those last few balls in, because it would have been a tie otherwise. Because both Boo and Mario had the same number. But yeah, one thing you can do is, like, if you have like in partner party, if like your partner has a good lead, you can guard like the second place person and make sure that they don't catch up. So that's something you can kind of do to help out. Okay, so Kamek's gonna put the bad luck spaces on the board. Once again, they're invisible, so we can't see where they are. We're pretty even on getting to the star right now, like both teams. I think we slightly have the advantage because I have an ally, and just in general we have Boo's dice block, but still, like, it could be anyone's race. Be nice if we had another mushroom we could use, but it is what it is. Okay, so Rosalina's dice block, I'm not sure, probably not. Yeah, we don't want to worry about zeros right now, so I'm just going to use normal. Knowing Boo, he's gonna use this, but honestly, his chances aren't too bad. There you go. Like, we're already going to be moving 10 spaces, which is great. So let me see where Boo's going to land, actually. I kind of wish he wouldn't do that, because here's the problem. That conveyor is going to prevent us, or prevent me from actually going this way. Wait, no, I'm going to move first. So I do want to do this. The funny thing is, I can actually do... This actually makes sense, because he's going to hit that space, and I'm going to be able to stop there, get whatever this event is, and then just go that way anyway. And the other players will have to go kind of around, which will slow them down a bit. And then if something changes, I'm fine with going the right side, because that means we can at least get some stuff in that direction. Ah, damn, I wanted the dash mushroom thing. That's a little unfortunate. See, like, all the arrows will basically go the other way. But that actually helps me out, so it actually hinders Mario and Goomba from getting there. Okay, perfect fit. We've seen all the 2 versus 2s except for one, so we don't really need to explain much of this. Where's the L? He kept moving it. I couldn't really tell because he kept moving it. That's why it's good for the one of the players. Whenever I play this with other people, I just say, hey, person on the bottom, don't move it. Stick to one place and let me organize the rest of it. Or if, like, I'm on the bottom, I'll say, I'll just keep it still, you just rotate it until it fits. That's the best way to play that game. Because if you're just, like, both constantly rotating, like, you may not have the right mindset, and you might just end up missing it as a result. That's the smart way to do it. They will get a lot of coins, unfortunately, due to the nature of this little conveyor belt, but that's okay. They're just coins. And they're not even going to get all of them. Well, yeah, they will. They'll get all the coins on the conveyor belt anyway. But here's the thing. Let me see what happens with Boo here. I mean, we have to go all the way to the bottom regardless. Because honestly, like, it's not necessarily a bad idea for me to just go to the right side. And kind of depend on Boo to get what's over here. Unfortunately, his dice block's gonna prevent us from getting really far. I could mess him up a little bit more. The thing is, Goomba might split up to get Hammer Bro. I'll do this. I'm taking a chance by doing this. Plus we get an item, so we'll see what happens. We get a Dash Mushroom, which is pretty good. He might be able to use that to make some progress, to not even get, like, Peach as an ally, but to also just make some moves to the star. Okay, toe the line. Don't like playing this with a CPU, but we'll do what we can. The W stands for Wario. Damn. You kind of want to be in a position where, you, like, if you're playing with a CPU, you kind of want to do more work than the CPU. Because that's the thing. Sometimes, like, the CPUs have to think about their move a little bit. Which is kind of weird. So that's what I kind of did right with that one. Okay, we'll see what happens with Mario here. See, they're both going to actually get a Bob-omb, which is good, because that means that they'll both have something that'll slow them down a little bit. At least Mario will. Goomba, again, Goomba could decide to go for Hammer Bro. If I were Goomba, I would actually consider doing that right now. See, that's actually going to mess Goomba up. That's why I kind of wish the path deciding in this game would be a little different. Yeah, because that just basically forfeits Goomba's move. So that kind of messes him up as a result. I hate to do this to Boo, but I'm going to use this to see if I can swipe Hammer Bro before he can. Oh wait, shoot. I forgot that the conveyor belt's going the opposite way now. I mean, I'm moving 14. Let me see something. Even if I go get this Bob-omb, okay, I can still get Hammer Bro, so that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Because he's gonna get Peach, so he'll have another ally, and I'll have a second one. I think there's another one that's on the board right now, too, so... we should be able to get a whole... we should get all the initial allies. This way I can also get the pickaxe, and then we can just try to farm those 2 spaces on the left side. Candy Shakedown! We've seen this game way too many times for my liking. Again, okay, this is the last time I'm saying this, because I want to make clear. I don't hate this minigame. I just don't like the way that it, like, controls sometimes.
Start.
Oh man, I got the green one out. Ah, damn it. I actually got the green one out early too. It's just Mario got him out just a small bit faster. Well, that sucks. That sucks.